I want y'all to listen to what I'm getting ready to play for y'all, but I want y'all to think about what I said to you once before. I told you that all that was hidden must be revealed. Even these entities that have been genetically modifying species on this planet playing God. That's all they doing is playing God. But I want to say something to you. Remember in the Bible, it stated this. Now, people be like, Kallah, you always talk about the Bible, but you don't believe in religion. The Bible was written by extraterrestrials. That's why. And if you don't understand the Bible, then maybe you just need to stop reading it. If you just read it for what it is and not understand that it's speaking in a certain terminology, it's speaking about our genetics and the return of the black sun and other life forms here on this planet. If you can't understand that, the Bible is based off astrology and genetics. If you don't understand that, then you just lost. So anyway, let me just say this to you. It's also stated in the Bible that Satan will walk the earth and everybody will be able to see Satan. Satan will not be able to hide on earth and move in the shadows. Satan will be exposed and he will walk the earth and everybody will be able to see Satan. So this is why it's very important for us to pay attention to so-called black people at this particular time, especially the religious gurus, the ones that were speaking about religion the whole time. They can't not, and now all of a sudden they're stating that there are black people in these spacecrafts that are moving around, technically advanced, highly advanced black people now that are moving around in these spacecraft. But they're not speaking about the fact that they said God, Yeshua, Allah, Jesus, Muhammad, all of them was supposed to return, and the angels were supposed to return before my people. Or matter of fact, it didn't even have, according to the scriptures, my people wasn't even in there unless it was due to the fact that they should have been enslaved because they broke the covenant with God. So now we supposedly broke the covenant with God, and God created a group of people to abuse us for breaking our covenant. And now it's a group of black people that are technically advanced, highly advanced. They have sophisticated weaponry that you can't touch, and they are going to return before God, Yeshua, Allah, Muhammad, and Jesus. How does that make any sense, people? And now let me just tell you, these religious people that are doing this, or now they flip-flopping now, I want you to know what's going to happen. They are welcoming the Satan. They are welcoming Pindar, the Dragon King, Moloch, and his crew that's going to have wings on their back, and they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna try to introduce them to you as oh, this is who we were talking about. These are the people. These are the angels. Now listen, I also want you to know that this is why the Pentagon has passed a bill that military use can be used on American people. American military can now use violent forces or violent actions towards American people. And why is this important? Because the American people already know that people are going to snap out, because they already know that there is a species here, and they're going to try to introduce you to this bull crap. So let this play for you.
These are not U.S. military drones. Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
From the Coast Guard, who said that one of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water.
These are 6-foot drones that are somehow evading our detection. They are not being detected.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it come from. They don't know nothing.
They know that they can't track them. They know that they don't emit a signal. They know that they can't.
These are not U.S. military drones.
They know that they can't see them when they turn their lights out. They also indicated that they don't know where they come from. They don't know where they go to.
One family claims they followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered above them, the clock in their car changed times.
Some of the FBI agents that have been assigned to look into this have reported drones flying over their home.
It's right here over Picatinny, there was a drone just hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone. Warning on my screen, lost control, and my drone started going down dead.
These are fully charged batteries. It's 2 batteries that have died within seconds, and the drone went up and, like a couple feet off the table, and then came right back down.
Okay, you see it? You see how it goes? See how it goes? And then it becomes a spacecraft or aircraft or whatever you want to call it.
What the fuck is that, bro?
They know that they can't see them.
So they can't track them, and when they cut the lights out, they can't see them. Now, mind you, as I stated to you before, America spends more money than 2 to 3 countries, the major countries combined. Russia, China, and North Korea. America spends more money than those 3 countries combined on Department of Defense. Department of Defense. You have all these satellites in the sky. You have all this so-called sophisticated weaponry, and you mean to tell me that you cannot track these drones? You can't track them. They're not on your radar. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know where they're going to. You don't know any of that. Now, I done stated to you, all of them aren't drones. You know what I'm saying? They mixed in drones with military crafts, because these militaries, they're our star family, and they have drones that are monitoring our star family because they want to see how we are strategically setting up our, what you would call, us moving back in. That's all it is, and they're preparing themselves for that. That's all it is. This is the last and final upcoming war. Now, I want to show you something. Pause.
This is crazy. My God, look at it. That's not a plane. That is wild. That's going way too fast. That's not. What's up with my camera? I had to go running and get my camera. Nobody was going to believe me.
So here we go, my people. Here is another example of us scanning. And a lot of people think that they're scanning the surface of what you will call the earth. They're not scanning. You have underground tunnels, facilities. You have these underground facilities that they are scanning, and, and they're more so scanning to see if they have certain, bombs or nuclear reactors in certain places. But they are scanning, my people. That's all it is. And they're watching and observing. Again, you can call it whatever you want. Call it fear-mongering, you know what I mean? You make up any accusations that you want, but I will tell you one thing. The people that have animal DNA and the people that wanted to live like the people that have animal DNA, you're in trouble. Just so that you know, you're in trouble. So continue to get money.